Hello, everyone. I don't know if anyone's actually ever gonna watch this. Well, you watch it later because the way these lives work is that I think YouTube turns them into actual videos. But I was in the mood to go live. It has been a while. It's been a minute since I've sat down and gone live. I used to live stream on other platforms, but here I am. And this is really bothering me. It's sticking straight up out of my head. But yeah, if you guys are watching live, I'm gonna let some people tune in. I don't know how many people are actually gonna watch this. I'm just gonna kind of hang out for a bit. Hi, Natalie. And I figure I should just, oh, there's a live chat. This reminds me so much of Tiny Chat. I'm in love with it. I love that I can do this on my YouTube channel and be able to kind of broadcast myself to the subscribers I have instead of doing it on a whole entire different platform and having to figure out how to kind of get everyone who watches me on here onto that live. Also, my dog is at my door, so I'm going to go get her real fast. Izzy is. Where are you? Come here, little one. Come on. I have two pets now, guys. I have a cat and I have a dog. Where are you? Come here. I guess I'll show you her. She's doing well. Come here, baby. She's so sweet, guys. Oh, all right. You want to be on the live? Oh, look at everyone. There's 4 people. Oh, there's 4 people here right now, little girl. Sorry, guys. What do you think? You just gonna chill out with me for a second? My dog. I'm obsessed. Natalie, I'm obsessed with your puppy. We kind of got dogs around. I think you got one before me, but you getting a dog made me realize, okay, I think it's time I need one too. I had been thinking about it for a while, and Miss Izzy here definitely has added a lot of happiness to my life recently. Max is a cool name for a dog. I love that. Her name's Izzy. I can tell you her story. I kind of explained it in the vlog that I got her in. What are you doing? What are you doing? They do need a play date. The thing about Izzy is, are you licking my armpit now? Is that weird? So Izzy is very much a people dog. She really loves people, and she likes other dogs too. She plays with my dog. She's just not sure at first about other dogs. What are you doing? Are you trying to give me kisses? Yeah. She's so cute. Come here. You sit behind me, okay? Lay down. So also, oh no, now she's gonna eat my cat's food. Izzy. That's not good for you. Here, put it up. You can't have any. So I recently rearranged my room. I actually rearranged my room today. And so normally right where I'm sitting right now, my bed had been. And it's been like that for, I guess since, when did I rearrange my room? When did I redo my room? January? I don't remember when that was. But anyways, no. See, now she wants to try to eat the cat litter. Come here. Come. Sit. My dog is definitely making this live kind of funny. You have a boy dog named Max. I like that name for a boy dog. I've never had a boy dog. We've always had girl dogs in my family, and then I've always had boy cats. Come here. Oh, come here. And then meanwhile, my cat literally just tried to, or actually succeeded before I went live an hour ago. So I was doing my makeup, and my vanity's over in this corner now, and my window's right here, and I can get out onto my roof from my window. So I have my window cracked open like this much, and somehow my cat managed to shoot his body through the crack of the window and run out onto the roof, which is not the first time he's done that. It's always very scary when he does that because I'm like, you're just going to fall off. Why are you doing this to yourself? Alex is on the ground. Here, let me unplug my laptop. Right there. Alex! He doesn't really care to look right now. Yeah, those are my animals. Welcome to my life. I don't really know why I decided to get a dog. It was kind of something that came out of nowhere for me. It was a decision that I couldn't stop thinking about. I was kind of having a little bit of a breakdown of some sort about a month ago whenever I got Izzy. I don't know why. I just was having this, I just couldn't stop thinking about getting a dog and thinking that, okay, maybe if I get a dog, I'll feel, come here. Come here. Please don't eat the cat poop. She likes to eat the cat poop. It's disgusting. I just kept thinking, well, if I get a dog, maybe I will not necessarily feel happier, because not even that I'm unhappy right now. It's just that I felt this strange desire to just add something new to my life. And okay, I'm about to kick you out because you're gonna eat the poop. Come here. Oh, she's not really that big. Oh, I love you. I just don't want you to eat poop. So the thing about Izzy is that she's very, like I said earlier, she loves people. She's so sweet. And she's already developed this amazing personality because she's not a super young puppy. She's like 8 months old. What are you doing? What are you doing? So, and she loves everyone she meets. And back to what I was saying, I'm kind of getting off track. But yeah, basically I just felt the need to add something new to my life. And I kind of rescued Izzy in a way, not from a family that treated her wrong or anything like that, but I didn't buy her from like a breeder. I essentially adopted her by rehoming. Oh, what is wrong? I don't think she likes to be held like this. Okay, we're gonna set you down. That was very loud. Sometimes she gets a little, there we go, that's better. Sorry guys, that probably hurt your ears. But anyways, yeah, so the way it worked was like about a month ago I got her. In fact, it may have been a month ago today, I'm not actually sure. And I met up with this couple who had only had her for about a month, and then they decided they couldn't take care of her anymore because they didn't have enough room to let her roam around and run around. She has a lot of energy. She's a Australian Shepherd mix of some sort, so she has a lot of energy, and they just couldn't take care of her anymore. So I got in contact with them, and within 2 days I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come get this dog, or at least meet her. I wanted to meet the dog first. So I went and met her, or I met them, about an hour and a half away from where I live, and we met in a Walmart parking lot. And she wants out of my room. You want to go downstairs? Let's go downstairs. Come on. Go. Mom, can you call her? Go get her. Just for the time being, I had to kick her out because she's trying to eat the cat litter, and I don't really want her to do that. She is overall probably the best puppy that I could have possibly gotten because she's already potty trained, already has a microchip, already has been spayed, and she has such a cute personality, and she's so sweet. I was hoping I wouldn't end up with a dog that kind of had temperament issues like my other dog that we have here at home. She kind of is just a little bit weird sometimes and isn't too sure about people, but Izzy loves everyone she meets. So that's all there is to talk about when it comes to my dog. There's still 6 people watching. Who all is watching right now? I never really care about how many people are watching me. It's more that like sometimes I feel like when I do these lives, I'm just talking to myself. But in a way, this is going to be a full-length video, 8 minutes long already. Wow, how did that happen? That'll end up going on my channel. I think that's how these work. I don't know. But yeah, so I was just in the mood to go live, chat with you guys about my life, update you. Today I filmed a boyfriend does my makeup video with Levi. That went pretty well. He actually did a decent job. It was pretty funny though. He was very like ferocious, like trying to hold my face, like my whole head and like do my makeup. And then half of the video is his big head just right in front of the camera, blocking the view of what he's actually doing with makeup on my face. And it was just hilarious. But we had a pretty good day. So it's been a productive day because I rearranged my room after we filmed that video. And that was good. I'm really glad I got my whole room clean, rearranged. It feels so much nicer in here now. Like I don't know about you guys, but one way that I kind of keep myself refreshed and renewed is by changing my area, like changing things up, redecorating, cleaning, doing like a deep clean really helps me, anything like that. So, yeah. And I love the fact that I was able to do that today. It feels a lot just different. It's like it gives this face a different feel since it's been the same for months now. Kelsey, good question. What's your daily makeup routine lately? Okay, so basically what my face looks like now has been my daily routine. I will say a few things have changed in my routine over the course of the past 2 months or so because I don't have as bad of acne anymore. So, okay, I'll say not really much has changed, but I'm definitely more confident in myself now than I was a few months ago. My skin had gotten really, really bad. And so if you guys haven't already seen my Instagram TV story about this, or Instagram, TV video, or my Instagram story, I started something called Cureology. Let me get the bottle real fast. Hold on. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have seen advertisements for this. And Yuri Martinez, to answer your question, yes, I love ice cream. I'm actually going to get ice cream tonight. Yeah, this is Cureology. You may have seen ads for it before. And I kind of want to figure out a way to share this live. Is there a way to share it? Anyways, as I was saying, this is Cureology, and it is basically it's an acne treatment that is personalized for your skin. So back in March, I decided to go ahead and start up on Cureology. I pay $40 every 2 months for one bottle of it, and I'll answer your question in a second, Kelsey, but this is just what I want to get into first. My major change has been the fact that my skin is completely clear now, and I'm so excited about that, and it's all due to this stuff. So like I said, it is just basically a prescription, but you don't have to go to the doctor or dermatologist to get it. They just, you send them some pictures of your face, and they're like, okay, we'll personalize this bottle for you. And then you get a bottle, and all you do is put 2 pumps of this all over your face every night after you've washed your face, and then you moisturize. And after a few months, your skin should clear up. People have had amazing results with this. If you go do your research and you see like reviews on Cureology, most of them are really positive, and my experience, at least personally, has been amazing. So I've struggled with acne over the past 2 years now. My skin got pretty bad in my senior year of college. Not pretty bad, but it got decently bad. And then over the course of the last year, it was getting bad because I have to wear makeup every day to my job, and that was clogging my pores. So now, because my skin is clear, I have been loving the using CC cream by It Cosmetics. So that's what I have on my face right now, Kelsey, or anyone else watching. So on the weekends, I've been doing the CC cream because it's lighter, and I don't really care as much about my face on the weekends because I care more about like my everyday makeup look when it comes to work every day. So on the weekends, I use the CC cream. That's what I have on right now. And then I've been using Bare Minerals Warmth Bronzer to contour because I have a little bit of a tan now that it's summer, and that bronzer matches with my skin pretty well. It looks really natural. Then I've been using Milani's Baked Blush every single day for blush, and then a Milani highlighter for highlight, which I'm into glowy skin. And then I really been concentrating on my eyebrows. They're very dark looking right now. But one of the things that I changed is my eyebrow routine. I actually put more time into it now. So I take an eyebrow pencil, which I used to just use powder, and I line underneath my eyebrows, like right there at the bottom, and shape them. And then I use a spoolie to blend the eyebrow pencil up. And then I use a spoolie to shape them. And then I set that with the e.l.f. clear mascara, like eyebrow gel stuff. And then the difference now is that I take a small brush, and I don't think I did this today. I usually do. I take a small brush and my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I go and I line along the top of my eyebrows and then shape them using the concealer, and that actually helps so much. It makes my eyebrows look on point every day. Some days they look better than other days, but that's the only thing I've really changed in my routine, aside from wearing CC cream, wearing lighter coverage foundation every day, not putting as much makeup on. But for work, I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I set that using a translucent powder, and then I do the contouring with Bare Minerals Warmth. Everything else, the only thing it changes really is just, like I said, sometimes I'll use the It Cosmetics CC cream if I want a lighter coverage look. That was a super long answer to your question, and I don't even know if you're still watching, Kelsey. Hopefully you are. But yeah. No habla español, hombre. Lo siento. I really don't speak Spanish. I only know a few things. I took Spanish class in high school, and I don't remember much of it at all. Good. Glad you're still here, Kelsey. Sorry for the really long answer. If you guys have any more questions, ask away. I'll be here all night. Ooh, I just realized that's kind of crooked. I'm going to end up having to fix that later. I have all these weird decorations on the walls. There's my 100,000 subscriber YouTube play button right up there. And then my vanity's over here in the corner now. And then that's my room. Oh, this is so annoying. I am already fed up with my... I'll explain in a second. California girl, how was your first semester of college? Whenever I went away to college, oh God, technically my first semester of college was at community college, and that would have been when I was, I don't know, I won't count that. So I had been taking college classes and going to the community college my senior year of high school. But I'm just going to kind of assume that you're asking about my first semester at a college away from my home. So when I went away to college, it was 2014, and I had been at community college for about 2 years taking classes there. So I was already way ahead, and I was ready to transfer into away university. So I traveled 3 hours away, and I remember I think about my first semester of college a lot. I think about my first semester away from home like every day. I have memories of it, and I think about how much I freaking miss it. So that time in my life was quite different. I had moved into a dorm room, and I was really blessed to have an amazing roommate who is my best friend today. And I lived with her from that first day at UCM and continued to live with her until I graduated in 2017. Yeah, so I got really lucky because I got randomly put with a roommate who I wanted to be with, and then I got also randomly put with the suite mate that it just worked out really well. So the suite mate who me and Carlin, my roommate, got put with was Carlin's really good friend Amanda. So we all lived together. Amanda had a puppy. So my first semester of college, guys, my fourth roommate, or I guess my other suite mate, aside from Amanda, was her 6-month-old or however month-old corgi named Harper. That was amazing. So I think for me, I didn't go super, super far away from home. 3 hours was a good amount of distance for me. If I would have gone any farther away, I probably would have had some homesickness issues at first. But I kept myself really busy. So California girl, I don't know what your name is, but I'm sorry to hear that you're not liking your first semester. I think college really, when you go away to college, it's not for everyone. And I know so many people who have gone away for, a year or a semester, and they just didn't like being that far away from home, or they just didn't like the college itself, and that is completely normal. You need to do whatever will make you happy. There are colleges everywhere, so if you can transfer to a college closer to your house, hopefully that'll make you happier. Whatever you do, just do it for your own happiness, because you'll regret staying at a college you don't like. And also the whole point of college is to be there for your education, but also to make memories. And you don't want to waste all that time not liking where you are. I will say my friend Amanda, within that first semester, that wasn't her first semester at UCM, but that whenever it came to my second semester at the college I went to, Amanda actually ended up dropping out, and she didn't want to go to college anymore. And she went and got her, she went to beauty school, and she's really happy now. And so that's something that, there's so many other options out there. And also college nowadays is extremely expensive. The price to just get handed a piece of paper, your diploma, is insane, and you end up leaving college in a lot of debt. So I don't know. I have a lot of opinions on that. Like, I loved my college experience. My first semester was awesome, but only because I ended up being surrounded by people who were great. And I kind of got myself into a little bit of a interesting situation, because my boyfriend and I of 2 years had broke up, and 2 weeks later I met a guy who ended up I don't know. That was my ex-boyfriend now. But yeah, that first semester, my only memories basically are the beginning. And then once I met him, it was from then on out, it was just my whole world basically revolved around him, which didn't ruin my college experience, but it definitely provided me some regrets in the end, because I pushed friends away that I shouldn't have pushed away. And yeah, But it all came back around to be all right in the end. And once me and that guy broke up and I had one more year left in college, everything, it was hard. It was super hard that last year. But I kind of got a chance. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. My friend's texting me. It's really loud. Anyways, I'm like, I could babble on about my college experience forever, but I hope and pray, California girl, 49, that you find happiness in whatever decision you make, whether it's leaving the college you're at now or try staying there, try joining a club, Greek life if you're interested in that. I did that and that was good for me that first year, and then I quit after a year. It's good if I feel like if it's your first, I don't know, I didn't feel connected to the sorority life as much as I think I would have if I had gone away my freshman year of college. Instead, I was transferring as a sophomore, so I felt like a little bit older than some of the girls. I don't know. I liked it. I did. I just couldn't really afford to be in it anymore. Leah. Thank you for telling me your name. Leah? Casey just texted me. You guys, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know my friend Casey. Hold on, guys. Leah, thank you. Hi, Jacqueline. I wish Casey was actually here right now. We were supposed to hang out tonight, but she's really tired. She's been doing a workout class, and apparently she's really sore. And I will say something. I need to get back to the gym. I want to be honest. I've had a club fitness membership for a whole year now, and I have not gone to club fitness in about 4 months. Maybe more than that. I don't actually know the last time I worked out. Yeah, that's bad. It's not even that like I need to work out necessarily to lose weight. It's that I want to get into the gym and start bulking up and actually gaining weight and being healthy and learning how to work out properly. And I haven't been doing that. Mostly because I leave work every day and I'm really tired. I've been very fatigued lately, which probably has something to do with the fact that I don't exercise and I eat poorly. But, wonder if I can mute this. Oh, that's what I was going to talk to you guys about. All right, let me know if you can still hear me, first of all. Yeah, Jacqueline, literally, I haven't used my membership all summer either. The only exercise I've been getting this summer is just like walking around my neighborhood sometimes. I got a dog. The reason I got my dog is one of the reasons is because I figure, well, I could take her on walks and that'll be good exercise. But I have a full-time job now. I've had a full-time job for a year. And when you have a full-time job, it just changes. Like I go to work from 9 to 5, and the last thing I want to do when I get off work is go work out, because that's what everyone does, and the gym is crowded as can be. Also, my dog is downstairs, and she was here at the beginning of this live, Jacqueline. So I don't know if you could scroll back to the beginning, but I did like a whole 5-minute little part of this live with her. She's downstairs right now, though, and if she comes back up here, she'll try to eat the cat poop. So I don't really want her to do that. But she's so cute. Oh my goodness. Love her. A lot has been, I've added a lot, not a lot, but there's been a lot of different little like mini changes in my life lately, and Izzy, my dog, is definitely one of them. But then also, this is not even that big of a deal, but I got a new MacBook Pro, okay? I'm on it right now. How's the quality? Nice. It's the newest MacBook Pro, and let me tell you guys, it's not that I regret getting this, it's that I'm having to adjust to using this darn MacBook Pro. It functions the same as my last one. Everything looks the same for the most part, except there's a touch bar at the top. It's way thinner, which is nice, but I have to use a stupid little extender thing. You're not even going to be able to see it. I wish I could explain to you what this is. Okay, so if you are to get a new MacBook Pro, it doesn't have on the sides, the only holes it has are Thunderbolt holes. Those are what they're called, Thunderbolt ports. So on each side, there's two on each side, 2 Thunderbolt holes on each side. There's no USB ports. There's no port to put your SD cards into. which was really convenient with my last laptop, and it sucks to a pretty great extent because I have now gone through 2 hubs, which are these things you plug into the Thunderbolt ports, and these hubs basically they're meant to allow you to plug an SD card into them and USBs, all the great things that you need. But this it's like a dongle that hangs off my computer, so anywhere I go, anytime I want to plug an SD card into my computer now, I have to bring this whole entire little extender thing that looks like a battery, kind of like this. And anytime I want to plug a USB or a flash drive into my laptop, I have to bring it with me. So it's kind of a pain, honestly. Also, I paid $100 for one from Best Buy, and I brought it home, and I realized it doesn't fit all the way into my computer with the case I was using. So I bought a whole new case, and I realized, I might as well just buy a different port that's cheaper. So I took back the one to Best Buy, and now I have this one. And now every time I pick up my computer, it's just like hanging off of my computer. And here I am complaining about a MacBook Pro. First world problems, am I right? I feel guilty. Also, I don't know why my video is loading in so ridiculously slow to iMovie right now, but the video I filmed with Levi today, it's like importing really slowly, which is kind of concerning. I wonder if it has to do with this little port thingy. I don't know. It's really disappointing though. And that's my story about my new MacBook Pro. Be forewarned that if you decide to get one, you're going to have to get a hub, which is like an extender, so that you can have a bunch of other holes to plug things into on your MacBook. And Apple makes it hard, okay? They do, because you have to become an Apple slave whenever you decide that you're going to get Apple products. Like when they got rid of the aux cord jack for the iPhone, so that you can only use an iPhone headphone set, and you can't charge your iPhone at the same time unless you buy another little dongle. And now you got all these doggles. That's what they're called nowadays. Anyways, I stirred up a lot of cat hair and dust in my room earlier by cleaning it, and so I just feel like my throat's kind of still rot now. But Cureology, we can talk about this again if that sounds cool to you. This is just, it's not even, I wish that they would sponsor me. But this is just the skincare product that has cleared my skin. I'm so happy. I kind of not thought about it a lot lately, but then I look in the mirror in the mornings without makeup on. I'm like, oh my goodness, my skin's looking so much better. And I look at pictures of what my face looked like a few months ago. If you go to my Instagram stories, guys, if you go to the Instagram story highlight thing, the beauty and hair one on my page, my face was really, and when I first started using this, it purged my skin. So I had a really bad breakout back in April. And that's when my skin was the worst. And I was about to either stop using it or switch things up. I don't know. My face was just bad. And then, just as though, I don't know, I wished on a shooting star, my skin started to clear up. Hi, Alexis. I can always count on you to come watch my lives. You're a true fan. I love you. But yeah, I'm not hanging out with anyone tonight, so I decided why not hang out with my viewers. Waiting for my footage from today's video to import. I filmed a boyfriend does my makeup video, and yeah, it's taking a long time to import, so I'd like to start editing it, but apparently, hold on, let's check to see. God, it's going so slow. I wonder why. Anyways, yeah, you are an OG. All right, so I want you guys to see something. Do you think that this hand looks a little bit more swollen than this hand? Can you tell? Or nah? Right here it does. See? Now I just look ridiculous. A week ago tomorrow, I was at Swing Around Funtown, and I was doing mini putt-putt, and then Levi's like, let's do the batting cages, and I've done the batting cages before, so I figure everything will be fine. And then I have the bat, and I'm going to hit the ball, and it's one of those things where the ball shoots out pretty fast. So I was holding the bat, but I was holding it completely wrong because I'm stupid, and I kept on hitting or swinging and not hitting the ball, and then every time I would hit the ball, it hurt really bad. It hurt. And I think it's because I just wasn't used to it or the way I was holding that. But anyways, I injured my wrist. I actually injured my whole hand. My whole hand has been hurting all week. I bought a wrist brace. It doesn't really help much. So we'll see. If it still hurts in like a week, I'm going to have to like do something about it. It like cracks. I don't like it. Oh, I didn't even notice, Leah, that you said you've been watching my videos for 5-6 years now. If you're still watching this, thank you. Thank you for watching my videos for that long. It's been a long journey. I continue to. I'm gonna continue making videos on YouTube. Lately, I've been slacking once again, and I'm not gonna make one of those videos where I come back and I'm like, "Hey, it's been a while." I'm just, if I take a break, I take a break, and it's not even that I am purposely taking a break from YouTube. It's that I just have this life now. I have a full-time job, and it takes up quite a lot of my time, and then I have a boyfriend who takes up another amount of my time, and I probably need to just be strict with myself. And if I want to film a video, I need to not hang out with friends, come home, film a video. That's what I need to do. But I don't know. I think in a way it's just like I haven't felt inspired in a long time to make content. Even content that I used to like making doesn't sound super fun to make anymore. I haven't vlogged in a while. I don't know. It's kind of been, I've just been in a rut for like half a year now, basically. Almost a whole year, because ever since I started my job, I just kind of put a lot of my energy into that. And yeah. Hi, Em and May. But I hope to start having a passion again for my channel and to transform it into something that I really like, to make content that I really enjoy making. Like today, I had a fun time filming that video with Levi, and I don't know, I just got to figure some things out. And when it comes to my life, I'm having a quarter life crisis. It's one of the reasons why I got a dog. It's a lot to explain. It's hard for me to explain because I don't really know how I feel right now in my life. But yeah, things aren't even bad. It's just that I'm just sort of kind of getting a little bit like, I don't know, not bored, but my friends are moving away. Casey, not Casey, my friend Carlin. Carlin's moving to Kansas City soon. And a few of my other friends recently moved away to Seattle. And I just feel like all these people who recently graduated, like I did, are now, they're moving away. They're kind of doing things that seem sort of exciting to me. But I don't know. I can't compare myself to them because what I'm doing right now, I'm pretty happy with, honestly. My job's cool, and I have such an easy commute to work, and I'm really thankful for that. And I have this amazing channel that I've built up and I've worked hard for. And yeah, there's just a lot on my mind lately. But anyways, to answer your questions, Em and May, how is your family? My family is doing wonderfully. I am so thankful I get to live at home still. I don't know. I couldn't be more blessed with a family who doesn't mind that I'm here. And the thing is, guys, a lot of people are like, well, why do you want to be at home? You're 23 years old. Why are you still living at home? That's the best part about this, guys. I get to live at home at the age of 23, not pay rent at all. And if I didn't live at home, I wouldn't have such a nice commute to work because my work is very close to where I live. And it's just good right now. Everything in that sense is good because I can just, leave my house 10 minutes before I work in the morning and then not be late. So that's nice. And then I'm just really thankful because I do have a family that I love. I know a lot of people I know hate their families. So I don't know. And then Em and May, yeah. See, that's the thing. I think anyone who you probably can relate, but I've received judgment from people online. Not a lot of people, but just, I don't know. I think that it's better for you to stay at home with your parents. So as long as they're okay with it and you're good with it, and why not do that? Why not? And I would totally help my parents pay the bills too. Like if it ever comes to that, it's just like right now, why not? And I don't really see a reason to move out unless I absolutely have to. So that's where I'm at right now. But I think that anyone who still lives at home should own it and should enjoy it and enjoy it while it lasts, because someday you're going to move out of this home that raised you, at least in my case it did. Move away from the family that you love, in my case at least. And that's what I was saying earlier, is that some people some people don't have good relationships with their parents, and I'm really thankful that I do. Some people have controlling parents, and so when they move home after college or whatever, their parents think that they can control them still when they're actually adults. In my case, my parents treat me like I'm an adult. They let me leave when I need to leave. They let me do anything I really want because I'm an adult. So yeah. But yeah, sometimes the routine gets boring, I feel. Yeah, Alexis, that's my issue right now, is my routine. I've gotten into a little bit of a routine, and that's kind of it's been a little rough, I guess. It's not even that I don't know. It's that I'm just kind of getting, like, I need another vacation, kind of. Even though I literally went on 2 vacations over the course of like the past 2 months. And yeah, Colleen, so like I find myself sometimes being like, oh, look, this is annoying. I find myself sometimes wanting to move out. Every once in a while, I will look at apartments, and I think it just looks like so much fun to live in a cute little studio. And then I look at how much it costs for me to live in an apartment anywhere close to where I work right now. If I wanted to get an apartment right now and I needed to move out, I would have to probably get an apartment at least 20 minutes away from where I work. And that's not even bad. Like, I could even go farther than that if I wanted to find something cheaper. I'd have to, because any apartments that are in my current area, most of them are upwards of $800 to $1,200 a month, and I cannot afford that. So I don't want to do that right now for myself. I don't need that. Why do that when I don't need to? Especially when I have this family who is perfectly okay with me staying home right now, and I'm very thankful for that. Oh, Alexis, you just moved into your college dorm. I'm so excited for you. Wait, I'm reading the rest here. I freedom at home, and I have a lot now to just miss my family. Yeah, that was one thing I struggled with quite a bit at the very beginning of my college experience, kind of. I was definitely sort of homesick. But at the same time, I think what really helped me was just immersing myself in the college experience, and I miss my college town so much. I miss the people. I miss just, like, if you think about it, guys, a college town is literally a bunch of young people just running around and having a great time. And it's so fun, and it was the best 3 years of my life, even though it was spent with, most of it was spent with a guy who ended up, messing my life up a little bit, but because I was with him, I got to do a lot of fun things in the end, so it all worked out. Enjoy this time while you're in college, Alexis. I know it's hard and that you miss being home, but just try to enjoy it if you can, because once it's over, it's very sad. And yeah, you kind of get out of your routine. That's a good way. Okay, literally, I've considered lately, because I've been so like, I need a change. I've been like, oh, can I just go back to college? I'll just move back to UCM and get my master's degree. But then why would I do that? That's only 1 year away from this, and then I come back and I have to find, and then I have to start over. It doesn't make any sense. But I've considered doing that. I was like, oh, maybe I'll go back to school just for like a change in routine. But I'm not going to do that. Anyways, as I was saying, enjoy it. Now, one option is to move closer to home, maybe go to college closer to home. You could definitely do that. I was at a college 3 hours away from home, and I think that was the perfect distance for me, because I wasn't going home every single weekend, but I was able to go home if I needed to, because it was just a 3-hour drive, and it was over pretty quickly. And my heart misses it so much. My last year at UCM, I just wanted it to end so badly. I was ready to go home. I was so tired of being in this town where my ex was, and I had a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of negative energy in the town of Warrensburg had started to sort of, eat away at me, and anxiety, and I just needed to get out of there. And then by the time that it was ending and graduation was approaching, I was just so upset. I was like not ready to go. I wasn't ready to move back home, which is what I knew I was doing, because I just knew I wasn't going to be able to find a job that quickly elsewhere. So I knew I was moving back home. Like, I wanted to move back home. Part of me did. And then the other part of me is like, why did I wish this away so quickly? I had a lot of regrets because I only got about one like semester of experiencing like going out and having a good time before I graduated, because all that other time had been spent with my ex-boyfriend at that time, and frolicking around the town with him and his group of friends, or my friends. Like, I don't have any regrets about that necessarily, but it's more about the fact that like it all went by so quickly. 2.5 hours away isn't bad at all. That's a good distance. Yeah. I'd rather be, ouch. I almost considered going to Mizzou, and I think about it now. If I would have gone to Mizzou, I probably would have come home like every weekend, because an 1.5-hour drive is not bad at all. That drive to Mizzou from where we live in St. Louis, or where I live, is nothing. And then Warrensburg, where I went to school, 3 hours, that's a little bit farther away. It's not like a come home every weekend sort of distance. Hi, Alex, baby. You stretching? Alex, my cat's in trouble right now. He jumped out onto the roof again earlier. So he's a little, he's my baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. You're okay. Okay, you're caught. Okay. All my animals hate me right now. Earlier, I picked up Izzy at the beginning of this live, and she was like, "Rawr!" Which she never does. Usually, she loves to be picked up. I'm a dog mom and a cat mom. Life is good. So, I know there's only 7 people watching right now, but if you guys have any questions, ask away. I'll probably be on for about 20 more minutes. Oh, do you remember me? You commented on my Instagram when I posted I made a homemade lip balm that I got a cruel judgment on. Oh my goodness. How long ago was that? I don't know if I remember that, MMA. But I do remember the days of making homemade lip balm. It's kind of how I got started on YouTube. My very first real tutorial was how I make homemade lip balm. You got judgment on your homemade lip balm tutorial? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you did a good job. It's not even, I haven't made homemade lip balm in so long. And it's to a certain extent, it's pretty easy to do, and it's so much fun to do. Oh, yes, I remember you. I remember your username. How are you? Ow, my elbow just cracked. I remember you. See, that's what the thing. If you use your username that you've used all these years, then I'll probably recognize it, especially if you've been a viewer of mine for a while. Your mom got another kitten. Oh, wait, you have to go see him. I wish my mom would get another kitten. My mom doesn't have a kitten in the first place, but that'd be cool. I don't know. Like, getting my dog recently was just such a weird spur-of-the-moment decision. I only thought about getting a dog. Well, I was kind of obsessing over the idea of getting a puppy. I was doing a lot of research about the breeds I wanted, and here's what I settled on. This is the story. I settled on getting an Aussie Doodle, a mini Aussie Doodle. I was interested in this breed because it was a mixture between a poodle and an Australian Shepherd. One of my favorite breeds is an Australian Shepherd, but I did not want a dog that shed, okay? I just really didn't want to get a dog that shed. I wanted a dog that was hypoallergenic because my cat sheds a lot already. And so I knew that I wanted to get some kind of breed mixed with a poodle because it wouldn't shed. So going into it, I joined a Facebook group called Missouri Dogs for Adoption and for Sale or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm looking for an Aussie Doodle or a mini Aussie Doodle. And a bunch of people like submitted, there were a bunch of breeders in Missouri. And I was like, I really don't want to buy from a breeder because it was going to be expensive. And I didn't know who I was buying from. I didn't know if it was going to be a puppy mill situation. So then I realized I had missed a post earlier from this couple who were trying to rehome their little Aussie Doodle. And the picture they posted was really cute, but she did not look like an Aussie Doodle at all. I was like, this could not be an Aussie Doodle, because I had done a lot of research by this point and I knew what an Aussie Doodle looked like. She didn't look like an Aussie Doodle. She looked like a Jack Russell Terrier This was Izzy, by the way, the dog I ended up getting. She looked like a Jack Russell Terrier mixed with an Australian Shepherd. So I could clearly see the Australian Shepherd in her, but not so much any poodle. So I was like hesitant, but then I realized, okay, this dog is adorable. And they're saying that she's really sweet and cuddly, and they just can't take care of her anymore. So I thought, well, maybe it'll be the perfect opportunity to get a dog without having to pay a lot of money. And if it's really a purebred Aussie Doodle, that could be a good deal. And I looked into it, and they're like, oh, we really need to rehome her, so we'll meet you halfway. So I met them in Columbia, Missouri, a few days after talking to them on this page, and I brought home Izzy with me, and that was that. They only were asking about $250 for her, and that was nothing compared to what I was willing to pay for like whatever breed I wanted. And the minute I saw her, I was like, this dog is mine. She's perfect. She's this scraggly little wiry-haired something, mix of some sort. She has definitely Australian Shepherd in her, but we do not know what other breed she is mixed with. And that's kind of what's fun about her. But her personality is great. I've talked about Izzy so much in this live already, but I don't even know why I got on this tangent. I just thought I'd explain to you that I have a dog who I really need to get a DNA test done for. Also, after all of that, my dog sheds like crazy. So I did not end up avoiding getting a dog that sheds. She definitely sheds, which is fine. And thank you, Yuri. I'm glad you like my channel. Alexis, you should definitely go home to see the cat. I would do that in a heartbeat. If my family got a new animal of any type and I was away at college, I would have definitely came home as quickly as I could to see it. M and May, or Little Devil Girl 17, advice for videos. I think right now YouTube's pretty content filled. It's hard to even break through all the noise. I struggle with it. I've lost a couple thousand subscribers over the course of the past few years. Actually, like 3 years ago, I think I was up to 106,000, or 2 years ago. And now I'm at 101,000. And I think that's YouTube's way of clearing out a lot of inactive channels, and so I've lost a lot that way. But there's also part of me that thinks that those are people who actually have unsubscribed from me because I don't really make videos anymore that they like to see or whatever. So my advice to you is to make videos that you want to make, and try to comment on other people's videos on YouTube and not promote yourself, but really provide valuable conversations on other people's videos, and like leave nice comments and stay active on YouTube. That's another thing. Be consistent with your uploads. That's one issue I have, is I'm never consistent with my uploads. I need to pick a day of the week to upload. And it doesn't matter what kind of video it is, I just need to do it. And then hopefully I will be getting content out there enough to get those subscribers back. But yeah, stay consistent and then make videos that you like to make. So that's my advice. It's kind of the same stuff I've said throughout the past few years. Just, be yourself. It's so cheesy, so cliche. There's a lot, like I said, a lot of competition on YouTube now. And so it's different than what it was like when I first started. But it is what it is. That's kind of how it works with social media. It's all about breaking through the noise in the best way you possibly can. So yeah. Oh, Princess, that's a good question. So for the past, oh my goodness, for a while, guys, I literally wasn't watching YouTube videos at all. And this was when I kind of just was so, I don't know, busy, I guess, with my job and everything else, that I just wasn't watching YouTube videos. And then all of a sudden, like 2 months ago, I realized that Shane Dawson, who I've been watching since he started YouTube, basically, I had kind of taken a break from watching him, and I just didn't know that he was creating these amazing videos. So I've become obsessed with Shane Dawson's videos and been watching those a lot. And those make me so happy, and they inspire me to create content. And I just wish that I could just be on his level. Like Shane Dawson, literally probably my favorite YouTuber right now or of all time. And then he did the series with Jeffree Star, who I didn't even realize, oh my goodness, Jeffree Star has some awesome videos too. So now I've gotten into watching Jeffree Star. And because of that, I'm kind of up to date on some of these drama-filled situations in the beauty community. And from what I know, I don't know enough to really speak on it, but I think it's sad. And there's been drama in, I guess, the YouTube community for a while now, and that's not really how it used to be at all, but things change. So obviously there's going to be a drama when you get a bunch of people on the same platform, and the beauty community itself has always sort of had people in it that I feel like joined the community for the sake of just becoming famous. And I don't know enough about the situation. I just know it has to do with Jeffree Star, and I'm definitely on Jeffree Star's side. I really like him, like, a lot. I love his videos. And then Laura Lee, I watched her apology video, but only for like 1 minute, and then I shut it off. I watched Manny. I didn't watch Manny's. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Manny's apology video, but then I switched to Gabriel. What's his name? Ow! Oh, it hurt my wrist. And then I watched his, which was his, like, My Truth video, and that was a really well done apology. So all in all, I would say that it's sad that there is this amount of drama going on the platform that's supposed to be about where you support each other, and hopefully that's what it will get back to being. But I feel like there's always going to be people who are in it for the money and for the views and things like that. But then there are people at the end of the day who make it all better, like Shane Dawson and his videos. Yeah, his videos have pretty much been saving my life lately. They've been making me really happy. I've watched almost every single one, though, now that I hadn't been watching. I'm all caught up, and I'm like, I need you to make a new video every day because I love him and his little clicks so much. It's all very just funny to me, and so it's such a good escape. It's been so long since I've been able to find a YouTube channel or a content creator that really allows me to escape, you know? I don't think I've ever been able to find a YouTuber who does that for me, and I think Shane does a really good job at doing that, especially with how popular long-form content is now. 30-minute long videos. Oh my goodness, they're so popular now. Speaking of that, I've been talking to you all for 51 minutes now. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this. I think the way these lives work is that they become videos on my channel, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, guys. I'm just really, really thankful that I'm even on YouTube in the first place. That's kind of how I see it. Like, even if my journey ends and I never make a video again, at least I could say that I did what I did, and I had so much fun doing it, and I made it to 100,000 subscribers, which is a really cool accomplishment. But I do get kind of down sometimes about my views and the fact that I don't make them anymore, or that I don't have a lot of views anymore. I don't know. I don't get down about it. It's more that, like, it doesn't encourage me to make videos when my views are consistently low. But then I have a video right now that is doing well that I made a few months ago, and it has 50,000 views, and that's more views than my videos have gotten in a long time. So it's just like, I need to know what content does well on my channel, and I haven't took the time to do that research, and that's my fault. So, like, the only person to blame is myself, and I'm well aware of that. So at least I know that I'm in the wrong. And I can't complain about my views if I don't do something about it in the first place, you know? So I liked Shane's video series with Bunny, Graveyard Girl, because I really kind of related to her a little bit. I compare my videos a lot to where I was on YouTube back in 2012 when my, Kool-Aid dip dye video was doing well, and, things have changed. Thank you, MMA. I appreciate it. I think the kind of videos I want to make are going to be more, this is going to sound kind of funny, but I like to talk. Clearly, I like to talk a lot. So I think I want to make more like sit-down sort of advice videos or things like that. But then also I want to try to do like fun vlogs where I go around St. Louis with my boyfriend and show you guys like where I grew up and what I like to do in this city and things like that. Because one thing that's unique about me and my channel, I think, is that I'm a YouTuber who lives in the Midwest and never moved to LA or anything like that. I could have gone out to the West Coast a long time ago, and I didn't. I chose to stay here and continue making videos, and I think that in a way can provide me an interesting, like, unique spark to my channel, because I can sort of prove to you that you don't have to be all the way on the West Coast to make fun videos, and there are great things to do right here in the middle of the country, which sometimes I hate it here, but other times I'm like, oh, St. Louis is fun. Missouri's cute, I guess. But yeah. Davida, hi. Hi, Danielle. And yeah, that's kind of what I was just talking about, Danielle. I think my vlogs in general, I need to do a better job vlogging because I kind of suck at it. But like my daily life, like the only thing I ever do, I'm not going on big excursions and getting sent on trips for fun. I wish that's where I was at. Like I love watching YouTubers who are at the point where they're getting to go on these awesome vacations and stuff like that. And I don't have that. Like my vlogs are more about basically getting, is someone honking? No, we're good. Anyways, sorry. My vlogs kind of document the fact that all I do right now is work, go to Target, and eat with my boyfriend. That's all I really do. I go to Walmart and Target I go to Walmart actually a lot more. But anyways, all I do is eat fast food and hang out with my boyfriend and my friends and go to work full time. And it's my life. Somehow I'm still able to vlog and make things hopefully a little bit interesting. But I really don't know why anyone wants to watch my vlogs. In May, that's totally cool because most iPhones nowadays vlog in pretty good quality. They have pretty good video quality in my opinion. My recent vlog that I uploaded, the one about getting my dog, I filmed that whole thing on my iPhone. So depending on what iPhone you have, I don't think that's a problem. I've always said the quality of your videos, the video quality, shouldn't matter as much as the actual quality of the content itself. So if you're making a video that has if it's just a good video, it doesn't really matter too much if the quality is super bad. As long as it's not like extremely poor quality, I think you'll be okay. But that's just my opinion on that. Because I literally sometimes, I have this nice vlog camera, and sometimes I just don't want to bring it with me somewhere, and I will just vlog on my phone. Because my phone is literally huge, and the camera quality on it's pretty good. So the audio quality is not. Oh, an iPhone SE. Okay, that's a little bit of an older one, so you might not, I don't know. I'm not sure how the quality is on there. Princess, thank you. Thank you for that. I want to get back into it again. One issue I run into is, how do I say this? Basically, I have a job now, guys, that I have to create content for on a weekly basis. I am going live 4 times a week for my job. I go live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, every day in my job. In the afternoons, I go live to an audience that's completely different than mine. It's an audience of people who don't know really about my channel, and it's a Facebook audience. It's these people who have liked Pulse Fashion's Facebook page. There's over 140,000 of them, and they'll come on and watch my lives, and I try on clothes, and I get to just do what I love, which is express myself and talk to a camera, and I do that 4 times a week, okay? And then I also create vlogs at my job. I create makeup videos at my job. I create fashion tips videos. I do pretty much everything that I would have been doing on my channel the past 10 years for this company now. And I'm trying to decide how to separate myself from who I am at work and what I do at work and be able to still have enough energy to create content for my own channel without being like, oh, should I have made that video for my job too? Because that's literally sometimes what I think about. I have these ideas for my own channel and I'm like, well, maybe I should also use some of these ideas for Pulse Fashion's channel. And I'm struggling a lot with that right now, trying to decide how I can distinguish the two, or not distinguish, but like separate, keep the two separate. And that's something I've struggled with for a while now. I just need to not be afraid to make content for my own channel. I just need to do it. It doesn't matter. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. So I will definitely get back into, like I filmed a video today. I'm really excited about it. I want to edit it, but it's still not loading in iMovie yet. I filmed a video with Levi, my boyfriend. We did a boyfriend does my makeup video, and that's the first video that I've actually sat down and filmed with Levi pretty much ever. And I've been dating him for 1 year and 8 months now. So yeah, that's a video I'm excited about. So I'm hoping I could make more content on my own channel. Excuse me, I keep burping. Because I think that I can make a positive impact on the people who view me, I think, and I hope. But more so, making videos helps me. It helps me stay happy. It helps me stay sane. Because it's like the camera is sort of my friend. It always kind of has been ever since I started my channel. Like, you guys are my friends. You're people who may not be here right in front of me, but you're really, really nice and supportive. And you always have been. And that's like something that not a lot of people get to have. And I've had that for 10 years now, and I'm really thankful for that. It's almost been 10 years. Not quite yet. This year will be 9 years. I think I started my channel in 2009. But yeah. Sterling Knight, that's who my boyfriend is. But yeah, thank you guys, Davita and Chicken Pie Mary. But yeah, oh Levi. I've been dating this dude for 1 year and 8 months, guys, and I just doesn't even feel like that. It's not even that, like, we're just best friends. I love him like a lot, but I can't believe it's been 1 year and 8 months. That means come this January 1st of next year, yeah, it'll be 2 years together. So I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I went through that horrible breakup in 2016, and then somehow like it just switched to, okay, now I'm in another relationship. Well, I didn't move on that quickly. I had like a 6-month break in between of being single, but still, I met Levi in October of 2016. I had my breakup earlier that year in May, and then the rest is history. Now I've just been dating him for almost 2 years, which is crazy. But yeah, he does look like Sterling Knight. He is a handsome boy indeed. He is very goofy, and I'll have to do a boyfriend tag with him. He's not as comfortable in front of the camera as I think that he could be, because he really does have this funny personality. But you know, when you put a camera in front of some people, it's like they're not used to it, and it definitely takes some practice just getting used to this camera in your face. But I think being with me over the course of the past 1 year and 8 months, hopefully he's gotten used to that. So today when we filmed our video, he seemed to take it pretty well. I think it was fun. Yeah, thank you so much, Em and May. I don't know what to call you. What's your real name? Your first name, girly. I just feel like the people who watch me since the beginning, that's insane to me, because I've been doing this since I was literally a kid, 14 years old. Like, if you're from the very beginning of my channel and you've been watching me for that long, like since Small Chick 1295, like, who here remembers my very, very first channel? Small Chick 1295. That was my first channel name for a good 2 years, I think. And then I switched over to my Makeup Kitty 95 channel. Davida, you remember? Like, that was so long ago. I can't even believe that was me. Like, all those years, and I don't even know what I was doing. That's the thing. Like, nowadays, everyone thinks so hard about their videos, and they do all this research, and they just put so much time and energy into it, because for the most part, a lot of them, it's their job. But like, back when YouTube started, that's all it really was you just, for me, this is for me at least, I didn't ever think too hard about what I was filming. I just sat down and I filmed it, and sometimes I brainstormed content. Other times I just did it because I wanted to. Like the dip dye Kool-Aid video for my hair that went viral and has 16 million views now, I think. That was not a video I thought long and hard about. I just filmed it and it worked out well. So I kind of think sometimes that I, in a way, got lucky when it came to that video, because that's what grew my channel. But I also think that it's just that I did it because I enjoyed it. And then when I went away to college, I started losing views. And I know that's because I stopped making videos. And I blame myself for that, but I also blame the fact that I was just so obsessed with the relationship I was in with, you know, my ex, that I spent so much time with him and I never filmed videos. And I don't know, I kind of lost myself quite a bit when I was with him. But I also had a really, really good time a lot of times being with him. Not him particularly, but just like the experiences of college in general. I really just immersed myself in all of it and got really good grades and worked hard to get my degree, because I knew that I wasn't gonna not go to college. I wasn't going to just move to LA and be a full-time YouTuber like a lot of other people my age had done on YouTube. I wasn't going to do that because I just knew that that wasn't going to be, I don't know. I just knew I needed to get my degree at least. And I could have probably gone to LA to go to college if I wanted to, but it's really expensive there. So I stayed in Missouri, and I'm happy I did that. Can't believe it. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh my God, there's like 3 of you who remember my first channel. That's crazy. It has officially gotten dark out. And I really wish I had more friends in town right now who, I don't really know. Sometimes I just feel like I want to hang out with friends, and other times I'm just the type of person who just wants to like lay at home and do nothing. So are you guys the type of people who, whenever you have plans with friends and maybe they cancel on you, are you like the type of person who doesn't really get mad because you secretly sort of just didn't want to do anything either? I think sometimes I am an extroverted introvert because I literally, I'm like, I don't know. I'm okay sometimes. Yeah, and it depends. Exactly, Elizabeth. It depends on what it is. Like, I mean, if it's something I'm really looking forward to and they cancel on me, obviously I'm going to be upset about it. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm all right. That means I get to stay home and eat hot Cheetos in the bath, right? I haven't eaten hot Cheetos in the bath in a long time. That's a lie. The more I haven't done that in so long. What I do in the bath now, that I graduated from that. Now I just drink wine in the bath. Wine is my new hot Cheeto. Yeah, that makes no sense. I still love hot Cheetos. Yeah, Danielle, that's who I am. That's literally, I love going out. I really do like making memories, and I love it. But then the other part of me is very much so, I like to just do my own thing and treat myself and, you know, be on my own. And I'm okay sometimes if plans fall through because I get to just do my own thing. But yeah, I'm glad you guys agree with me on that one. I need water. Ooh, you know what I could do? I've got wine. I'm not going to stay on here much longer because I've been on here for an hour and 6 minutes somehow. You guys have truly entertained me. This is my Saturday night. I am excited and so thankful that I have the option to come on to a live and be entertained for an hour. Or hopefully entertain you guys. I don't know. Oh my. I've got cat hair all on my face. But yeah, hot Cheetos are also my weakness, and I believe that there's some down in my pantry. So this is... Okay, we'll do a wine video. We'll do some wine talk. I love wine. I do. I'm a wine person. I'm not really too knowledgeable about wine. I just know that I really like red, dry wine. So Cabernet, Merlots, anything like that. I'm going to like it. I think most of the time. So my favorite definitely is a Cabernet. Anything that's a cab, I like the cabs. And this is just from Target. It's a California Roots Red Blend. Dry red wine, sweet white wine. Okay, so I either like dry red wine or, here's my thing. I like all wine for the most part. Like, I'll just drink it. But if it's super, super, super sweet, I will get a headache. And that's something I don't like. So it really just, for me, depends on, the brightness of my screen. That's much better, ain't it? But yeah, I like dry wines for the most part because I know they won't give me as bad of a headache. This has cat hair on it. Yeah, not too sweet. But I definitely like Moscatos and like Riesling. So anything that's not too sweet. Oh my gosh. You know what's odd is that I've been drinking wine for a few years now, ever since I turned 21, and I've never been to a winery. Also, I don't use a wine glass. This stuff's actually kind of sweet because it's not a Cabernet. It's just a red blend. Oh, it tastes good. It's just when you drink out of the bottle, it kind of gotta make a weird face when you do it. There's 11 people watching me right now, and there's only a few of you in the chat. So I just want to know what the rest of you are doing. Are you just sitting there like, what the hell is she doing right now? Oh, here's another thing that I'd like to talk about. My Life as Ava did a video on it the other day, I think, kind of talking about it. But what's the deal with me or YouTube creators in general? Here's what I've felt like for years now. I can't cuss on camera or really even be my true self of a 23-year-old because, well, first of all, I'll get demonetized probably. That's a whole other issue. But also because I feel like I have these young viewers still who I'm going to be a bad influence on. And then I'm realizing, okay, most of you are like my age. So most of my demographic are girls my age or a little bit younger. So, and if you're watching people like, Shane and all of them, they're pretty inappropriate in their videos. So I'm going to start just not caring. If I ever cuss in an actual video, it's going to be like definitely hard for me, I'm sure. But yeah, anyways, I just thought I should get that off my chest. I cuss a lot in daily life. Like I cuss at work. Probably not very professional, but I am definitely someone who uses bad words sometimes. So I apologize if I offend you, if I ever cuss. I just use the F word a lot, honestly. And shit. I say shit a lot too. God darn, I'm allergic to my cat. But I love him. My birthday is in April. April 15th is my birthday. So I'll be, oh my God. I'm going to be 24. Somebody help me. I'm going to be 24 next April. That's really scary. Yeah, Colleen, I feel like, Danielle. Okay, Colleen, I'm glad you feel the same way. And then Danielle, yeah, there's quite a few of my viewers that are older than me, which is really cool in my opinion. Like I have a few moms that comment on my videos and comment on my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. And I think that's the coolest thing ever because if you think about it, I'm not too far away from being a mom. Like, I mean, I don't see myself having kids for probably about another, I don't know. I mean, I'd say like 7 years or so. I don't really think I want to have kids until I'm at least 28 or 29. I don't know. That's scary. But, yeah, it's cool having viewers that are a little bit older than me because it just reminds me that I'm not still broadcasting myself to a ton of younger girls like I used to. Now it's mostly people who've grown up watching me who are my age now, I feel like. I don't know. And also, I keep itching my nose because apparently I am allergic to the cat hair and the dog hair in my room. But yeah, 33 years old, and that's just so cool to me that there are people that are not so much younger than me watching. I'm sure there are. There definitely are sometimes, but it's just changed a lot because I feel like I've grown up on YouTube, so. My parents definitely want me to have kids, like, not relatively soon or anything, but I know, like, secretly that my mom wants to be, she kind of has, like, baby fever a little bit, I think, which is why I got the dog to hold my parents over a little bit, because they're not going to be grandparents for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, Danielle, I agree with that. So that's my thing. I'm not trying to broadcast anymore to I'm not creating that same content anymore, so why would I continue to pretend that I am being viewed by a bunch of young people when I'd rather actually kind of be viewed by people my age so I can relate to you all a little bit better and take you on this journey with me since you're probably on the same sort of journey in your life too. I don't know. Because if I make videos for a bunch of young girls, how well can they really relate to me as a 23-year-old, you know? I'm not 14 anymore, so yeah. Yeah, Princess, I feel like, okay, I got a dog because that's something for me to take care of, an extra thing for me to take care of. I did not need a dog, by the way. Don't know why I got one. Did not need a dog. No one really needs a dog, but I think when it comes down to it, if you've never had that amazing connection with an animal before, you don't really understand, like, when I say this, but like having a pet in your life, whether it's a cat, a dog, a fish, anything, it just provides this emotional like support that humans sometimes cannot provide for you. So when I had my cat in college, that helped me so much through that time that I was dealing with all of the breakup bullshit. Like, it helps. So the dog, I feel like she has helped me a lot. She's given me something to be really excited to come home to, even though I was excited to come home to my cat every day. Now I have something else to put even more love into, and it'll hold me over is what I'm saying, because I definitely am not ready to have kids yet. 19 is not, I mean, and nowadays it's considered young, but if you think about it biologically, it's probably the time you should be having a kid. But you have to like think about the seriousness of having a kid young. Like I see people my age who are having kids right now and who are married already, and that's awesome to me because I could never imagine myself doing that. But there are people who are younger than me who are ready for that and are completely pulling it off, being really responsible. Like Okay Baby, I love their YouTube channel, and they're like 20 years old, 21, and they have 2 kids already. And so it's just, I don't know. Yeah, Davida. So Levi and I have kind of talked about kids, and I actually have said this my whole life. I don't think I necessarily want to have my own kids. I think I would so be the type of person who would love to adopt a baby. And Levi actually agreed with that. He's like, yeah, I've always thought that would be kind of cool to adopt. So maybe down the road, I don't really know where I'm going to be even 2 years from now, let alone like 6 or 7 years from now. But whenever I'm ready to have kids, I think I'll know. And I think that anyone who says they don't want kids right now, I know people always are like, oh, you'll change your mind. But the thing is, I feel like most people I've known who say, I'm not going to have kids, usually don't end up doing it. And that's totally cool to me because there's so much pressure, especially on women in society, to do that, to have kids. Like it's your one sole purpose to have children. When really, okay, first of all, there are so many children out there who need to be adopted who don't have homes. So I feel like why not give them homes? You know? Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts about that. My mind's all over the place when it comes to thinking about children because part of me really wants my own kids, and the other part of me is like, I want to adopt a baby from anywhere, and the other part of me is like, I don't want kids. I'd rather just raise a bunch of cats the rest of my life. So yeah. I'm very mixed feelings about it. Adopting a kitten is definitely a better suited situation than going 9 months being pregnant. I don't like the idea of, I'm so afraid of medical stuff, guys. I have this bad, you all know about my phobia of blood and stuff like that. So that is what keeps me really, really guarded. And I really don't want to even become pregnant or anything like that because I'm so fearful of getting shots and blood tests and poke needles and having to go through all of that horrible pain. I just don't really want to do any of that. And maybe that's just my mindset right now, but I feel like that's just who I am as a person. And I don't know. I don't think I want to go through all that. And I'd rather just like have someone else do it. And then I'll take their baby. Sounds good to me. Because I think I want kids. Not right now at all. But someday I could definitely see myself being a mom. Yeah, Davida, my pain tolerance is pretty darn bad. I think I maybe sprained my wrist a week ago, and I have not stopped talking about how bad it hurts. When really, I'm sure it's not even that bad. Like, I'm such a wuss about certain things, and I do have really bad anxiety when it comes to going to the doctors. I pass out, guys. I'm at the point now. This is really bad. This is nothing to do with pain. This has to do with my phobia that causes me to get really lightheaded and pass out sometimes. I can't go to the doctor now, and I could barely make it past when they put the cuff around your arm to take your blood pressure. Just blood pressure. I went to the gynecologist like 2 months ago, and they, do all the checkup beforehand, and they, do your blood pressure. And I literally had to tell the lady to take it off my arm because I was about to pass out. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I don't feel too good." They're never going to be able to get a good blood pressure reading on me because I start to get really lightheaded the minute that I can feel my pulse because, it gets really tight around your arm. Ugh, hate it. So that's not even like So for me, it's not even pain that sets me off. It's just blood and the idea of any of that and needles and things like that. If it was like, I'm reading your guys' comments. And yeah, Em and May, dog moms count too. Cat moms count. Being the mom of an animal that will live, if you have a cat, it could live to be 20. If you have a dog, it could live to be like 15. So like that's a long time to have this animal that looks up to you and that relies on you. It's kind of like good practice for being a mom. And I'd rather be a dog mom or a cat mom right now than a real mom. Oh yeah, Davita, same. I really wish that storks were a thing. That'd be real nice. I don't know. For me, I've always been very fascinated in childbirth. One fun fact about me, I love watching like vlogs about people having babies, and I've always liked those TV shows about it. Very, very fascinated about it. In another life, I probably could have been like an OBGYN or something, or a midwife in another life. But definitely not something I could do because of my issues with blood. So yeah, it's so weird to me that I'm so interested in watching videos about it, and then I know myself that I don't think I'd ever want to go through that, or I can never imagine myself going through that, honestly. But I don't know, maybe things will change for me a few years down the road. I'd rather just adopt a baby and not have to go through all that, you know? And also my nose is just so bad right now. I kind of want to cut it off. It's definitely because of my cat. Well, when did I develop an allergy to my cat? I've had him for like 3 years. What the hell? Ooh, what's in my wine? Nothing, we're good. I'm always very paranoid about finding like pieces of hair, because when you have animals, you guys probably understand this. When you have animals, hair gets everywhere, and I can't avoid it, especially because I ended up getting a dog that sheds. Wish I would have gotten, no. Actually, I don't wish I would have gotten any other dog, because I literally ended up with one of the sweetest dogs ever. Priscilla, to update you, I've been live for almost an hour and a half, and I don't really know what I talked about. I talked about my dog. I talked about babies. I talked about wine. I talked about my blood phobia. I talked about YouTube. So many things. And then someone said earlier I looked like someone. Hold on. Someone came on here and said, I'm proud to be an American. I'm just kidding. Same. I don't know. I found a comment earlier. You look like Brittany and Baby on YouTube. I'll have to look her up. Yeah, Priscilla, it's fine. You can go back and watch it later. It's not too entertaining, I'm sure, but I've been here. I was gonna hang out with Casey tonight, and she ended up being too tired. So whenever, like, I don't know, whenever that happens though, like whenever plans fall through, sometimes I actually end up doing this, like, and coming on live. So I don't know, I should do this more often though. So Levi, my boyfriend, has a job that requires him to work shifts that are kind of funky. So he doesn't have weekends. He doesn't have weekends off. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. So this past week he had like Monday and Wednesday off of work, which sucks. I think he loves his job, but at the same time, it's not ideal sometimes. So like today he went into work at 5 p.m. and he'll be there till about 1 a.m. tonight. So that's why, and it's kind of good for us as a couple, because it means I'm not with him every single day. Like if he had a 9-to-5 job, I would be tempted to go be at his place every day of the week. And I have a dog now to take care of, so it works out kind of well that he is gone with his or his late shifts or whatever. So like tonight, yeah, he works to 1 and I don't have anything to do. So here I am, and I'm really thankful to have you guys. Oh, thank you, Em and May, for clarifying that. I definitely read that wrong. I don't know. I feel like I've heard of Brittany and Baby though. Also, I watch OK Baby, and I watch what other Aspen Obard, her vlog channel. I can't wait till she gets pregnant. She's gonna be a good mom. Hi Josie, thank you. I feel like most people viewing me right now are people who've been watching me for a really long time, which is so cool to me because I don't know. Sometimes it takes me sitting down and being like on live and talking to you all to like get me back into this whole mindset of, oh, okay, there are still people who watch me or who would like to see videos from me, and it makes me really happy. So hopefully you guys will like the video that I'm going to edit pretty soon here, and I don't know when it will go live, but maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Davida, oh my goodness, your cat did that. That's adorable. It's like when Alex, my lazy cat right here, who's sound asleep on my rug, decided to jump out the window earlier in the night onto my roof and run away on my roof. That happened. I was trying to do my makeup and he somehow managed to squeeze through the crack in my window. Don't know how. Literally, I freaked out. I go, oh my God, what are you doing? It's like the second time he's jumped out on my roof. Thank God there's a roof there, not like just a drop. Oh, Amalia. Amalia, is that how you pronounce your name? That's a really pretty name. So my grandparents' lake house it's still existent. I haven't gone in over a year. I went last summer, and that's the last time I went, and it makes me really sad because I missed it a whole bunch. And so I'm hoping I get to go maybe for like Labor Day weekend, or I don't know when I will go next. Labor Day weekend would be good though. That would be a good weekend to go. That's coming up really soon. Yeah, but if I go, I'll definitely vlog because that place has a huge part of my heart. I know someday my grandparents are going to end up probably selling that house there. And the thing about the lake house is that it's in this like tiny town in Illinois. And we have, there's a boat and there's a lake, but the thing we do there is we do a lot of fishing. We don't go out on the boat or anything. And it's just a good getaway from life in St. Louis. It's like, you know, a small town feel, and I love it so much. So I'm definitely going to go back soon, hopefully. My nose is still itching like crazy. Hi. 2011 Teenage Mom. No, I've never watched her. I'm in May. Priscilla's been here since my high school vlogs. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so I like sometimes go back and watch my old vlogs, and it's a little bit embarrassing for me, kind of. I definitely feel like I've grown up on YouTube, and that's one thing I'm really thankful for is that I have all these years documented of my life, and I can always go back and watch them for as long as they exist. Unless, of course, YouTube decides to delete more of my videos. Did I tell you guys what happened? I don't know if you guys heard about this, but so it's really sad, honestly. It makes me upset. I got an email from YouTube like 2 months ago. I don't know when it was, and they're like, we are giving you a strike on your channel, and this was on my original channel. So my channel that I don't upload anymore, my channel that's not even monetized anymore. So Small Chick 1295 turned into Makeup Kitty 95 vlogs, and that was my vlog channel. So I had videos on there from when I first started my channel. I haven't even signed into that account in so long, but those are all of my original videos, okay? Are on that channel. And there's a video I made on my 16th birthday with my best friend Casey, and it was just me and her sitting in front of my computer, and she actually is sitting in this chair that I'm sitting in right now, and it was, what, 7 years ago, okay? I filmed this video 7 years ago, and it had barely any views, and all it was titled was my 16th birthday vlog and butt breaking with Eliza, because Casey's nickname on YouTube was Eliza back in the day. But the title probably wasn't the most appropriate thing because it actually said butt breaking, which why did I even title it that? Well, there's a scene, there's like one part of the video where it's just me and Casey literally talking to a webcam being silly, and Casey falls out of this chair, completely falls out of it. And we're 16, okay? So, but she also looks even younger than 16. And so YouTube decides that they're going to delete my video because it was inappropriate. It wasn't even monetized. I wasn't making money off of it or anything. It was just a harmless video of me on my 16th birthday. And YouTube deleted it. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are you deleting this video? So I appealed it, and I explained that all it was, and it said that the inappropriate content was a minor in danger. I was like, what the fuck? A minor in danger? Casey fell off of a chair onto the ground. That's all that happened. And they deleted my video because Casey fell off a chair on accident in this really poor quality webcam video. And I appealed it, and they still deleted the video. How sucky is that? That's like a video for my 16th birthday, and YouTube decides, oh, okay, we're going to delete this random girl's video who hasn't posted on this channel in like a year now, and oh, this video is from 2011. That's cool. We're still going to like delete this memory because it's apparently inappropriate. When people like Logan Paul and anyone else on YouTube who's created content that actually shows not cool video footage, you know, like inappropriate video footage, they don't get deleted. So I don't know. It's really sad. Honestly, guys, it's depressing. Especially because I tried to appeal it and they like literally got back to me within an hour. Like, who is doing this? Are these bots that are deleting these videos, or are these real people who are going through and like monitoring what people are uploading? Because I don't understand. I get if the video had been demonetized, I would totally understand why it would be demonetized in that sense. Because I've gotten a few other videos demonetized. But no, this video was straight up deleted from my channel. So yeah, that's shitty, isn't it? But I don't know. I've kind of gotten over it, I guess. Yeah, Danielle. Okay, so that's the other thing. What I should have done before I even appealed it was change the title real quick. But then that was like, I didn't know if that would even work because they would still have seen that the original title was butt breaking. I don't know. I just didn't know if that was going to work. So it's not a huge deal because it's not like it was a video that had like a lot of meaning to me, but it was a video I made on my 16th birthday, and it's gone forever. They didn't even give me a chance to like, you know, download it or private the video or anything like that. It was really sad. But yeah, thank you. All City. I don't know. All City. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let's see how far along my content or my, oh my God, it's taking so long. This is insane. I wonder if it's always going to be like this, guys. So like with my new laptop, I thought that I would have like a faster moving upload speed, but apparently it's not because I got this new MacBook Pro and I have to use this like port to put my SD card into. And I think that's why it's like importing so slowly. I really want to get this video edited. I filmed a boyfriend does my makeup video. Also, I'm drinking wine. Don't mind me. Hi, Sarah. Handbrake. Well, that's a good one. Okay, so one reason why I'm really excited, and I might actually use that, Davida, is because I'm hopefully going to start using Final Cut Pro, which is something I've wanted for years now. Final Cut Pro is something I never got to learn to use because I just never ended up spending the money to buy it, and I never taught myself how to use it. So I've been using iMovie for 10 years, or like 9 years now, or however long. And I'm using iMovie for this video. I'm importing it right now into iMovie. It usually imports really quickly, but I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. But this computer I bought, I spent quite a lot of money on upgrading certain aspects of it, including that it comes with Final Cut Pro on it. So I have Final Cut Pro now, which is really exciting. It's like a $299 editing software you can download off the App Store. And it's apparently easier for people who are used to iMovie to learn how to use Final Cut Pro. So I'm going to teach myself how to use it. But I'm pretty sure that it involves a lot more like learning, like knowing how to do different shortcuts on laptop, keyboard, and I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to learning how to use it, but I'm like not looking forward to because I've used it before and I know that there's like some complicated things when it comes to like importing the footage, because with iMovie you just like literally import it right into a project and it's so easy. But I've also like taught myself a little bit how to use Adobe Premiere Pro, and that's one of the most complicated, like more complicated ones. So I think if I just watch enough videos on Final Cut Pro, I'll be okay. Just need to take the time to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie's going to teach herself how, and Katie's going to make better videos for you all. Yeah, Davida, that sounds like something that I should look into getting for my computer at work, because my boss, like, he wants to he wants me to create, videos that have a little bit more to them, which takes time, first of all. And I use iMovie for all of our videos right now, and it works because I'm so used to it. I'm good at iMovie. But he actually wants me to learn Adobe After Effects, because that's one thing that he already pays for. He doesn't have Adobe Premiere Pro. He has Adobe After Effects. And I need to learn to use that. But then he uses some kind of other editing software in his computer, and he says that it actually could do a lot more than iMovie. And I think that if I teach myself something like that, maybe that could be cool, because I'm sure that Corel Video Studio probably has more features, definitely, than iMovie. I'm so stuck in my ways, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the type of person who I see myself as someone who's pretty creative, and then I've realized this past year, after being out in the workforce, that I kind of like to just have a little bit of an understanding of what I'm going to do every day for work, and then just get it done and go home. I'm not someone who likes to step out of my comfort zone very often, and that's kind of one of my big flaws. Is I have a lot of fear of taking risks sometimes, and so like I've just been stuck in my ways. Like, oh, I know how to use iMovie. I'm not going to try to improve my videos. iMovie's great. All these years, me using it, I should have totally upgraded my video editing software by this point. I've upgraded every other aspect of my video content when it comes to, upgrading my camera, my vlog camera, but I still use iMovie. And there's nothing wrong with that. iMovie is amazing for people who are just creating videos. I'm pretty sure Emma Chamberlain, who is huge on YouTube, still uses iMovie. And I'm not someone who's really interested in, like, creating super edited videos, but, like, I don't know, I at least need to just up my game a little bit, play around with things. I'm closing my windows because I just realized they're wide open. Hold on. That was loud. I'm sorry, ladies. Well, guys, 12 of you are watching. I'm surprised there's even 12 still watching, because the laptop I didn't come with it, but it has 1 terabyte of storage. What? That's awesome. That sounds like a good deal. I'm excited that I have Final Cut Pro on mine, but I also am excited that I upgraded my MacBook Pro, because this one I have has way more space on it than my last one, and that's really nice when it comes to editing. And then Danielle, I feel like that's how I am too. I feel like I'm able to create an okay video with iMovie, and I know there's actually a lot more I could be doing with iMovie. And because the videos I make don't require a ton of editing, it just works for me. But then when I'm watching other people's videos, like, for example, if you guys have seen Emma Chamberlain, I'm pretty positive, like I said, that she uses iMovie. And she edits the hell out of it. So, like, she's able to do all those different things. She doesn't really edit the hell out of it. Her editing, she has a very unique way of editing. And I don't know. That's something I never really developed myself. I just sort of just put it in iMovie and just clip away, and that's that. But I think that I should definitely look into other editing softwares. Or no, I'm going to obviously teach myself Final Cut Pro, because that's what I have on my computer now. But I love that I say I'm going to teach myself that, and I have this video that's importing into iMovie right now, because Katie is very simple. I just really don't like changing my routine, even though I complain about how much of a routine I am in. Alex, what are you doing? Come here, baby. Oh, he's so sweet. I love when I talk to my cat and he meows. Like he knows I'm talking to him. Hi. Hi, my love. Well, guys, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Hi, Katie. Oh, my goodness. How are you? I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes. Are you doing anything special for Labor Day weekend? I don't know. I hope so. We'll see. 3-day weekends are my favorite. I'll probably will go, hopefully, either do something with Levi, or I really kind of now want to suggest to my family that we go to our lake house. And I say It's not our lake house. It is my grandparents' lake house. We do not own the lake house. My grandparents do. Hi. Katie, it's okay. You missed an hour and 40 minutes of me just babbling, like usual. I mainly have talked about my dog, my new dog, a lot of YouTube stuff, a lot of college stuff. I drank some wine. I had plans with my friend, and I would have been hanging out with her right now, but those fell through, so I decided to come on to the live. I talked a little bit about, oh God, Alex. Hi. My cat's trying to pet me right now. Talked a little bit about my my job and things like that. But yeah, I don't even know. What have we talked about, guys? I don't know. Editing software most recently. Talking about my new MacBook Pro. Talked about, oh, this was like almost 2 hours ago, but I talked about Cureology, which is what cured my acne, or has cleared my skin up a little bit. I talked about my everyday makeup routine. I talk a lot, so it works out pretty well. Lives are good. Okay, is this an Izzy hair? Told you guys, I love my dog to death, but I really wanted to get a dog that didn't shed, and my dog sheds. But it's fine. She's totally worth it because she's so sweet. Sarah, I'm not kidding. Cureology is the only thing I've ever used that has completely changed my skin. It purged my skin really bad at first. My skin was really bad when I used it for the first like 2 months. It was, making me break out really bad. And then I knew that if I kept pushing through and gave it about 4 months, it would clear my skin up because I had read enough about it that I knew that was what would happen. So I gave it time, and I've been using it since March, and my skin is completely clear now. I really, knock on wood, I probably will have like another pimple pop up soon, but I haven't had an actual bad pimple pop up in about a month now, and so that's really exciting. I sound congested because I kind of am. It's fine. Apparently, I'm allergic to my cat now. Well, Sarah, I'm 23. I'll be 24 next April, and I was breaking out like pretty bad. And I have a feeling it was because I was doing too much to try to get rid of my acne that my skin was just freaking out. I should have just, I don't know. All I know is my skin had gotten pretty bad. And so when I started Cureology, I was just hoping it would work, and it's been so worth it. It's just $40 every 2 months. So it's $20 a month. It's as much as my gym membership, which I should probably go to the gym. I haven't been in like 4 months. But anyways, $20 a month for a bottle that you just do 2 pumps of on your face after you've washed it every single night, and it just works absolute wonders. I'm praying that this is something I will be able to use for a long time to come to keep my acne away, because a lot of times skin gets used to things. But yeah, Danielle, I feel like there are people in our situation. I have talked to people before who are in the same situation as me. They pay for a gym membership and they don't go. I just have this issue because I've never been a super athletic person. I've never been someone who likes to work out or is interested in working out. I joined the gym a year ago with my coworker at Pulse Fashion, and she's really into fitness, and she taught me how to use, weights, and I really wanted to get into weightlifting and build that booty and, tone up. It was going to be great. It was going to be awesome. And then she quit at Pulse Fashion, and I didn't hang out with her as much. I still see her quite often, but we stopped obviously going to the gym because she wasn't with me at work anymore. And I stopped going to the gym after she quit because I didn't have anyone to go with. And when you don't have a person to go with and you don't know what you're doing, like, it was really rough for me to just like go by myself and just, I don't know. Gym's just, I'd rather work out at home, but then part of me knows that if I go to the gym, I'm really doing something good for myself, and I'm paying $20 a month, and it's going down the drain right now. Oh my God. I'm so happy I'm not paying more than that, because if it were like $30 or $40 a month, I would be kind of mad at myself. But right now I'm just sort of like, Katie, you gotta go to the gym. Come on, get your $20 worth. So for a while I was using the membership to just go lay in the tanning beds, but I haven't even done that because I was like, why am I using tanning beds right now? This is bad for me. So I stopped going to the gym altogether. It's my life. Story of my life, honestly. Yeah. I'm glad you guys relate. I honestly probably, okay, here's what I could have done with my Club Fitness membership is that you could pause your membership. And I didn't know that really, or at least I forgot about that. So if I knew I wasn't going to go to the gym, I should have just froze it for a few months and not gone. But I kept on thinking, oh, I'll go. And I literally, this is me every week. I'm like, okay, I'll go today after work, or I'm gonna start going in the mornings before work. Well, that's very inconvenient. How am I supposed to wake up that early and go to the gym? How does anyone do that? How does anyone get ready at gym when they have worked out and then they have to shower and get ready in a public locker room? Like, there are people who do that. I don't know how anyone does that. This is why I'm kind of excited to maybe someday be this is kind of silly of me to say. Like, I kind of want to be one of those stay-at-home moms who just, gets their kids on the school bus and then can go just do anything they want. And that's not something I see myself really doing, but at the same time, it sounds sort of nice, doesn't it? Like, that time of my life, if that ever happens, that could be cool, because then I won't have to worry about waking up before work to go to the gym or going to the gym after work, because I won't have a job, right? That'd be great. Doubt that'll happen, though, because I really see myself having a job. I want to have, like, a career, We'll see what happens. Who knows? But regardless, I'm going to go to the gym next week. Ooh, my connection's unstable. Can you guys see me? My computer just said the connection's unstable. Okay. Anyways, yeah, guys, I got to get back to the gym. Yeah, seriously, I know as much as I, like, envy, as much as I think about, like, oh, how cool it is to have a career and all that, part of me is like, oh. Thank you for watching, Yuri. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, as much as I like the idea of having a career and also supporting whatever family I have someday, I'm also kind of like, sounds nice to just be a housewife. Honestly, it does. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna sign off, guys. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and end this live. I know that was very abrupt. Okay, hello and goodbye. No, I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn the live off in like a minute here. So I wanted to say good night to you all. I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your Saturday night. I'm just going to go take a bath and drink wine, or just hang out with my dog and eat some hot Cheetos. So make sure you guys have a great rest of your night. Enjoy yourselves. I love you. Thank you for doing this and coming on here and watching me and talking with me and being my friends. You're amazing. And I will see you all soon. I'll be back on live again, hopefully very soon. Thanks, guys. 2 hours almost. Wow. Mwah.